farms, COVID spangles, awesome sounds anytime. Wangle, three dots connect to rectangles, just like music sounds connecting rambles. You cannot run away. Hell no, no man can run away from me.
富山шлюха. 水の呼吸、銃の型、生定ルテン。敵はどこだ?
What is up, guys? My name is Aki, and we're here on Oxide Wipe Day weekly server. You know, just trying to get set up and take some PvP fights. This video is really good. If you guys like it, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and share it to your friends so I can make more content like this. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. First thing that I did when I spawned in the server was gather trees to make spears to hunt animals. Then I made some sticks. Then proceeded to chop down some more trees. Once I was done chopping the tree for some wood, I went to grab a pumpkin for some extra food, and I started to craft my spears so I could finally farm some animals. I finally found two bears to farm up for some materials, and let's just say things didn't go too well. I got greedy and the bears decided to make me their lunch. And I understand why players only do one at a time, and honestly I wanted to quit, but you know, as a solo player, I wanted to endure to see what the server can give me. And once again I started to farm trees, and I had something in mind. Those two bears were not gonna make me look like a fool. So I farmed up, and eventually I went back there to show them a piece of my mind. That's one bear down, one more to go. And when I was done farming that bear, I decided to make some leather gear real quick and gather more wood to make a bow and eventually go to my base spot. Once I was done farming the tree, I equipped my leather gear and decided to go in the gas station to see what I had. Just as I expected, nothing too crazy, but you know, decent stuff for early game. Eventually, daytime came around, and you know, I had my bow made, I had some basic starter stuff to get ready to go to my base spot and let the journey begin. There it is, Jeffrey Epstein's island. I mean, my island, of course. You know, I wanted to see if anybody claimed this spot, because this spot can be really powerful, especially for a solo player. It's out of sight, out of mind, and you know, the spawns here are decent. Until I went over the hill and I saw something that shattered my heart. They were farming in an airdrop. I don't know how many there were, but I wanted to see at least how many there were and if I could take the fight. There was 3 people on the base and I was way over my head, and I started to rethink my choices and hopefully try to escape. And it turns out they didn't see me. But hold on. That guy up there with the full metal mask, yeah. Just remember him real quick. Just keep him in mind, alright? After me escaping, I decided to set down a base at this decent base spot. I was out of wood and I needed to go gather some more so I could finish off my base. As I started hitting the tree, I noticed a player to my left. I had to fight. Yeah, this went on for like the next 30 seconds. He was lagging his butt off, and eventually he ended up spamming medkits and logging out. After that little fight, I picked up the remaining of my arrows that were still on the floor, and I started to, gather some wood because I needed to quickly put down a base before he showed up again or his teammates showed up again. I made some planks for the doors, then continued farming up for some wood to finish off the base. Yeah, I messed up with one of the ceilings, but good thing it's wipe day. Good thing it's wipe day. After that tree, my luck had done crafting, and I slapped it on. Or I slapped it on. There we go. And I was safe, semi-safe, for now. I made a tool cupboard to fully secure the base to make sure nobody can build or grief me, and I slapped it down. After that, I gathered some stone to make some furnaces. Then I found this boar and farmed it up so I can make a sleeping bag. Once I came back, I started to build the rest of the airlock and slap down furnaces and my sleeping bag. Off camera, I decided to get some scrap to make a workbench and to get some more scrap to learn blueprints. When I was done, I eventually learned what I needed to learn from the workbench. When I logged back on, I decided to, farm up some trees, and then I noticed a player in the distance. He had some stone and some gear, definitely stuff I needed. As I looted him, I also noticed another player coming, his teammate.
шлюха.
If anybody who speaks Russian watches this video, please tell me what he said because he was so mad. He was so mad. He had some decent stuff on him. He had a revolver, which is very big. And I eventually looted all of his stuff and went back to base. After logging on again, I decided with the revolver to go roam and try to see if I can get a fight with it. Yeah, after checking the recording again, I don't think I grabbed the medal from him because I didn't want him to come back. I thought he was going to come out with the weapon, a stronger one. He didn't have anything. Neither he was trying to bait for a teammate or he was going to come out with something real this time. I had to escape. And what perfect way to get rid of a naked than run into the snow where they instantly get knocked out.
Иди сюда, давай ПВП. Я с топором буду обычным. А ты с топором железным. Давай ПВП, алло. Сюда иди.
Yeah, if you listen closely, he was done for. He could not survive in the cold as a naked. After that, there was an airdrop that had spawned near my base and I noticed a guy trying to build up to him, and I wanted to say hello. Yeah, and here's where everything goes downhill. That naked guy, still to this day, I don't know if he was, if the guys that roll up, heard me or they were part of his team, but either way, yeah, just know things get really bad from here, like really bad. Hey man, nobody better call me noob in the comments, man. It was me against them, alright? And he had a rocket launcher. Yes, I swiped out the game, but I had, it didn't work out. I swiped out too slow, and yeah, they took my whole gear set. Since the server was about to end, I thought I'd show you guys my base before, the server wiped. If you guys liked the video, make sure you like and subscribe. Definitely leave a comment and let me know if I should make more videos like this. Bye now.
I never felt like I never felt like thinking this will last forever. Baby, stay with me.